Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for another Saved by the Bell episode review. Now, I hope you brought your appetite, and I hope you're in the mood for a fancy Italian dinner, because we're not putting some generic sauce all over our pasta, but we're actually going to use one of the Saved by the Bell characters' family recipe, which is going to lead me to this week's Saved by the Bell episode review, which is actually episode 3 from season 5, called Screech's Spaghetti Sauce. Now, our favorite students from BaySide High are all doing a TV production class, and while Kelly does weather, Zack and Lisa will be anchoring from the news desk, Jesse will be doing hard-hitting journalism. The real standout here is actually going to be Screech during his cooking segment, where everybody is very impressed on how good his family spaghetti sauce recipe actually is. Now, Zack is going to get the bright idea that Screech's spaghetti sauce is so good, there's no reason why they can't produce the sauce and turn a huge profit. And in order to help them cut costs, well, they're actually going to use school supplies for bottling and labeling. Plus, they're going to use the TV production equipment to film a commercial to help them maximize profits. Now, earlier in this episode, we meet the character Robin, played here by Soleil Frye. Now, both Zack and Slater both tried to ask her out on a date, but she turned both of them down because she wasn't interested in being driven around in a classic car or being taken to the max for burgers. Those didn't live up to her expensive taste. Now, what is going to get her interest is finding a guy with great EP. That's earning power, and that's definitely going to be Screech with his spaghetti sauce. Now, at first, Kelly and Jesse will both have some laughs at Zack and Slater's expense, as it's Screech is the one that got the girl that turned them both down. When Kelly overhears a conversation between Robin and Screech, that's when she's going to realize that Robin is only with Screech in hopes of becoming wealthy. Now, the big money, it's not going to be rolling in for anyone, because a representative from the Betsy Crocker cookbook comes and serves Screech a notice that they found out that Screech's secret spaghetti sauce is actually directly from their cookbook, and they need to stop marketing it immediately. Now, to make matters even worse, Zack is going to try to be a good friend to Screech and tell him that Robin is only using him because she thinks she's going to get rich off of his spaghetti sauce. And Screech, he's just going to shrug it off because he thinks Zack is just jealous because he's the one that actually got the girl this time. Now, for poor Screech, well, he's going to find out he was being punked by Robin this entire time after overhearing a conversation she is having with her friend Chloe. Now, as far as the rest of the crew goes, well, the operation has been shut down, but at least they were able to make a little bit of profit, right? Well, not necessarily, because Mr. Belding is going to find out that they were using school supplies to fund their spaghetti sauce production, and he's going to demand that all the profits be returned to the school immediately. But that's when Screech is going to break the news that, unfortunately, there are no profits left because he's already spent them on Robin. Now, Zack comes up with the bright idea of not only figuring out how to make money to pay Mr. Belding back, but how to get revenge on Robin at the same time. And first, that's going to involve this really bad disguise in which he's going to create a bidding war in which Robin is going to fall for and show her true colors. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the episode Screech's Spaghetti Sauce an 8 out of 10. Now, like many Saved by the Bell episodes, the Robin character is a one-and-done character. This is the only episode that this character actually appears on, and I think that's kind of a shame because I really did enjoy the character, and I think they could have had some fun with the Robin character had they gone further with it. But of course, this was also in the last season, so I guess it makes sense. But it was fun to see Soleil Frye, at least in one episode of Saved by the Bell. Now, there are some pretty funny moments to be had here in this episode, like when they're filming the TV commercial and the doorbell rings and Slater says, "Hey, we're Saved by the Bell." Plus, I think my favorite line in this episode is when they're producing the spaghetti sauce and Screech takes a look at the label and says, "Hey, you know what? I really look like Doogie Howser. Now, what are your thoughts on the episode Screech Spaghetti Sauce, and what episodes of Saved by the Bell would you like to see me review here in the future? Now, I've also created a playlist that'll take you directly to all the Saved by the Bell episode reviews, and that link is down below. All right, guys, if you like videos like this and all things pop culture, make sure you subscribe here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.